We are going to take you live to the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station, where Energy Minister Todd Smith is making an announcement. Let's listen in.
Thank Ken and Subo and all 4,500 staff who work here at Pickering Nuclear Generating Station for hosting us today. And I'm also really pleased to see so many other colleagues and friends out for today's event in a chilly weather, including Minister of Labour Training and Skills Development, a guy who doesn't need a top coat, David Piccini. The Minister of Public and Business Service Delivery, Todd McCarthy, as well, another member from Ontario's clean energy capital, the Durham region. MPP Patrice Barnes joining us today, the MPP for Ajax, and from the great riding of Whitby, MPP Lorne Coe, a great stalwart in the fight for expanded nuclear. Mayor of Pickering, Kevin Ash, is with us today, Kevin, and it's great to see you again, Your Worship. Boy, you have a lot of staff in Pickering. The President of the Power Workers Union, Jeff Parnell, a great partner as well, and President of the Society of United Professionals, Michelle Johnson, joins us today. And the tallest freestanding emergency room doctor in Ontario, Chris Kiefer, is here as well. He happens to be the President of Canadians for Nuclear Energy. And Chris, always great to see you. You can pick him out of a crowd anywhere. There's so many more other people here. I won't be able to name them all, but thanks for coming. And I should say, every time I do an energy announcement, it seems like the man with the hat is here, David Butters. Today, he's not wearing his Panama hat. He's wearing a more weather-appropriate toque today. But David from APRO, the Association of Power Producers of Ontario, great to see you, sir. A fact which I'm sure comes as no surprise to anybody here is just how quickly our province is growing. Since coming into office back in 2018, Premier Ford and our team have cut red tape. We've made energy more affordable in the province. It's easy to remember, actually, when the previous Liberal government presided over the fastest rising hydro prices in North America. Under their watch, the average hydro bill tripled between 2003 and 2018, and families saw their bills increase by more than $1,000 per year. And that's why we've done things differently since day one. We scrapped the previous Liberal government's cap-and-trade carbon tax that pushed people and businesses out of our province. And unlike the new Liberal leader and early supporter of that carbon tax, we've never raised a tax on the backs of people and business in Ontario. We've actually lowered taxes, and now as a result of lower taxes and a better business environment, businesses and job creators are making historic investments in Ontario. That's a big change from when sky-high electricity costs chased 300,000 manufacturing jobs out of our province. But it doesn't stop there. As our economy grows, so is our population. Ontario is on pace to welcome more than 5 million people over the next decade. And our government is building at least 1.5 million new homes by 2031 to meet that rising demand. With all that growth comes new energy needs. And luckily, Ontario is already home to one of the cleanest electricity grids in the world and one of the most resilient, in large part thanks to the diversity of our energy supply. Under our plan to power Ontario's growth, we've taken a pragmatic approach that leverages every part of our energy sector to support our growth. From nuclear to hydroelectric, natural gas to renewable resources. But it's our nuclear stations like the Pickering Nuclear Generation Station behind me that are the workhorses of our grid. In fact, in a typical year, 14% of Ontario's electricity is produced just at this one station behind me. And while the previous Liberal government was happy to plan for the complete shutdown of this facility, and the NDP once said their first order of business would be to shut down the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station and kill 4,500 good-paying jobs here in the Durham region, our government has been and will continue to be a steadfast supporter of nuclear energy and all the workers who keep the lights on 365 days a year, or this year, 366 days a year. Today's announcement is a really important example of the trust we have in the staff that work here at OPG and the importance of nuclear energy to our province's future. And today, I'm pleased to announce that our government is supporting Ontario Power Generation's plan to refurbish the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station. Okay, so that's a hit. That's good news. Our government knows and our province still needs this station and its workers. And this refurbishment, effectively a major overhaul of 4 of the generators, is going to have a huge impact. Once completely refurbished, the station will produce 2,000 megawatts of safe, reliable, and clean electricity. That's enough to power 2 million homes, helping to power the next major international investment, and we know they're going to keep on coming. The new homes that we're building, and industries as they continue to grow and expand and electrify in our province. And not just that, during construction, this project will create about 11,000 jobs per year in the province, and during operation, it'll sustain more than 6,000 jobs for decades to come. Those are highly skilled, good-paying jobs in the Power Workers Union, the Society of United Professionals, the building and construction trades, and many other unions. Based on OPG's preliminary schedule, the refurbishment of that station is anticipated to be complete by the mid-2030s, and work will start this year with OPG undertaking the project initiation phase, which includes engineering and design work, as well as securing long lead components that can take years to have manufactured. Ken, I'm looking forward to working with you and the great team here at OPG as this project progresses, and we continue to ensure that Ontario has the reliable, affordable electricity that our province needs to grow. So I'll turn it over to you, Ken, to speak a little bit more about the work ahead for OPG on this project.
Thank you, Minister Smith and Minister.
All right, that is the latest from the Energy Minister, Todd Smith, making an announcement at the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station. The PC is announcing this morning that they will support the Ontario Power Generation's proposal to refurbish the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station. The minister just talking about how this will create jobs for decades to come. He says the work will begin this year, and it is slated to be completed by the mid-2030s.